Hello, hello, hello. Today is Tuesday, and we are going to focus on emotions, how to heal our emotions. Yes, it's tough, but it's possible, all right? Let's do this. Let's do this. So, emotional problems, it ranges from so many different issues with our lives, isn't it? And it's also very sensitive because quite often it involves our families and loved ones. And it can also it can also happen in many other scenarios, uh, office mates or people that we meet or people who have abused us or people who have attacked us, or there's so many kinds of emotions that's kind of stuck inside of us. So today, we hope we can get rid of all of them, all right? And first, you have to understand how this thing works. So let's talk about chakra, all right? Because they are stuck in different parts of the chakra. And let me just show you this chakra chart that I have so that you can get an understanding. So this is the energy chakra. And you can see from below at the lowest point is the root chakra, and then the sacral, the solar plexus, yellow, and the heart, green, the throat, chakra, and then the third eye chakra, and then the violet one, which is our crown chakra. Okay? So all these different emotions can be stuck in different places. Now, let's take a look at what are the possible emotional problems that we may have. Okay, first is grief. Someone passes away or something bad happen. Grief. We're sad, right? Often stored in the lungs and chest area. So the lungs, chest area, and can manifest as tightness, breathing problem, you know, due to the chronic sadness over a long period of time. And it's related to the heart chakra, all right? It's related to the heart chakra because it's around here. And next emotion, quite common, is anger and rage. Anger and rage. In traditional Chinese medicine, anger has to do with the liver. So here, commonly held in the liver, shoulders, tension or jaw, right? And can manifest as tension, headaches, or digestive issues, and related to blocked solar plexus. Solar plexus, that's what? The yellow color, right? So your liver, your digestive system, that's a solar plexus. And the third one is fear. That is common. So it can manifest itself in terms of fear, can be for so many different scenario. You're afraid that people will find out about certain things that you've been, shameful about, or, any kind of fear, or fear that something will happen and you're going to be on the receiving end, or fear of something happening and you're going to be financially devastated or whatever. A lot of different types of fear. So fear is stored in the kidneys. Okay, that's also in line with traditional Chinese medicine. Lower back or hips. So linked to chronic anxiety or insecurity. Yeah, fear. So that's the root chakra. Okay, your kidneys, right? Often affected in that area. And root chakra is about stability. So it's the lack of stability. Okay. Then we have shame. Wow. You know, in the hierarchy of frequency, yeah, shame is the lowest. It's way, way down there. Enlightenment is the highest. When you attend level one or level two, I can't remember. I'll be teaching you that. I think level one. I'll be teaching you about the frequency and what kind of emotions are attached to, yeah, different parts of the hierarchy. All right. And the lowest one is shame. It's terrible to be shameful, isn't it? So when you are feeling this emotion of shame, is deeply stored in the solar plexus and stomach, can show up self-esteem issues, digestive problem, self-sabotage, all right, involves the identity and power center. Okay, so that's your solar plexus, and that's the yellow color, right? So that's why we have to work on it today, on the chakra. Guilt, wow, that is common, isn't it? We did something bad, and we feel guilty, right? It stays with us for a long time. So we need to deal with that. So what about this guilt? Well, it's often found in the chest or abdomen, can cause internal conflict and self-judgment or muscle tightness, affects the emotional and spiritual well-being. Next, we have this sadness and depression. Okay, sadness and depression. It can linger in the heart, lungs, and limbs, and it creating kind of heaviness, isn't it? Right? When you're sad, and maybe experiencing fatigue, apathy, or body aches. And related to the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, all right? So the sacral chakra is the one above the root chakra, orange in color, okay? The heart chakra, right? You're sad. Right. So aside from the sadness and depression, we have what? Anxiety. That is so common today in this modern living. A lot of people have anxiety issues. I think maybe 80-90% of the people have anxiety issues without knowing that they have anxiety issues. Do you agree? Leave your comments, all right? Yeah, they just don't know. But they're like, anxious about anything and everything, right? And that's just the fast pace of life. That's why it's important that we do not let externalities affect us and find the inner self. We have to live our life from inside to outside. Then we can be at peace. Then we will have happiness. And then the anxiety will disappear. I know it's easily said than done. It's a practice, isn't it? Okay. So that is your anxiety. It's stored in the nervous system, stomach, or chest. And you can feel the restlessness, tension, inability to relax. And it's the solar plexus and the crown chakra. All right. The solar plexus and the crown chakra. Solar plexus, may I remind you, is the yellow color place. All right. Then we have trauma. Wow, trauma. You've been traumatized. Okay. So trauma can be frozen emotional energy. It's stuck, isn't it? You've been traumatized. You just don't know what to do. Okay. And it can be body numbness, chronic pain, emotional disassociation. Right. So how do these, 8 different emotions that I have mentioned, how do they get stuck? How do they get stuck? Well, number one, it can be through suppression. You're denial. You're in denial, right? So you suppress it. So you haven't gotten rid of it. It's just you suppress it. So that's why you have to get rid of it. Tonight we're gonna do that. Okay? It's time. Time for you to release what does not serve you anymore. Then we have overwhelm. When the nervous system cannot process the emotional intensity at that time. Overwhelming, right? And your system will kind of like lock it in somewhere, because it's just overwhelming. So it's still there. So we're gonna find it and get rid of it. Okay. And what else can get stuck? Repetition. So repetition is like mind conditioning, isn't it? It's like programming. Okay. We have been made to believe a lot of things, that it's normal, it's this, it's that, but it's not, all right? Our soul knows that. And that's why these emotional stresses, they get stuck. Because why? It's not normal. Your body, your soul doesn't like it, all right? It stays stuck in there, and we have to get rid of it. Okay, let's work on it. All right. And then The signs of stuck emotions. What are the signs? Chronic physical pain, no medical explanation, mood swings, right? Lingering with emotional states, fatigue for no reason, you're just drained, low energy, right? Somatic symptoms, somatic means physical symptoms like tightness of the chest, nausea, shallow breathing, right? You're nervous, isn't it? Repetitive life patterns or emotional reactions. Guys, it's a lot of emotional problems, isn't it? Yeah, I know. I know. I feel you. Okay. So it's time to release. It's time to let go because these emotional stresses, they don't have any purpose to be inside you. Okay. You have to release them. And once you release them, your frequency will rise. Better things will happen to your life. Believe you me. Okay. And guys, another thing that I want to highlight is there are people who are like, yeah, what you say, Dr. James, is true, and then they start meditating, they get excited, all right? But there is no follow through because sometimes they do it, sometimes they don't do it. So the thing is, there is a lag time from manifestation to reality. There is a lag period. So imagine you manifest, and it's about to happen, and then you stop. So it happens, but guess what? It only happens for a short time because you stop it. You see it? So, how dedicated are you? How passionate are you? I'm not trying to force anyone here. I'm just trying to explain to you that if you really believe, you got to do it every day. Wake up, do it. Before you sleep, do it. What's so hard about that, right? Other things can wait, isn't it? It's just 5 minutes of your time. Hello. That's my first hello. So if you're serious about it, yeah, you just have to do it because there's no other way that you can change your reality. The only way you can change your reality is to raise your frequency, know how to manifest. And I think I talked about that yesterday. Manifest as if it's the I am, it's the happening. It's not like something in the future because the universe is a mirror. It only reads your vibration, right? So if the vibration is like, yeah, I'm enjoying it now, it's happening. So you're going to attract, it's going to resonate. Otherwise, it's just you're thinking down and it's just traveling up. It's just going to pass you. It's not going to be attracted to your life. All right. So this manifestation is amazing. And then you just have, once you manifest, you don't always like want to do it, that kind of thing, because then that's your ego. That means you don't trust yourself. You don't trust your own manifestation. Can you imagine? Right? So it's about that belief in yourself, it's a knowing, isn't it? So you manifest and then you don't trust. So that is like the opposite of worry, isn't it? So when your ego is working, it will not come true. When your ego is up there working, it will not come true. So you have to release, you have relinquish your control. Learn not to control, right? Things will just come to you. So when you are in that mode, right, after you manifest, it's going to happen. All right. So I know a lot of people have different types of personality. I guess, when people have the type A personality, they're so used to being controlled. And when you start to change and you start to do something, yeah, you're going to have doubts and all these noises going to somehow telling you, are you sure? Maybe you should do something else, like, so there's these doubts going through your mind and it's not going to help you. Okay. So that's why you need to be disciplined. You need to really understand and believe inside and the knowing and the wanting and the doing it, the passion. It's just like doing something. If you don't have passion, you're going to give up. You can play any sport or do anything as a vocation or job. If you don't like it with passion, you're going to give up sooner or later, right? People of the past, even they don't like it, they stick to it, right? But the young people nowadays, they don't like it. They just throw in the letter and they just quit. Just like that. Am I right? Okay. I'm not saying there's anything wrong. I'm not saying there's anything good or whatever. It's just the different era. The different era. Okay. But whatever you do, you need to have passion. Without passion, you are not going to succeed. All right. Imagine all these layers of software conditioning, all suppressing the real you, and you just have to go find it. And the only way to find it is come in every day, yeah, listen to me talk and tell you, and whatever, right? Feel that something, and one day it's just gonna click. One day it's just going to click. You get it. All right. So you just have to do it. Okay. So I hope you enjoyed that briefing. And I'm not a lecturer, okay? I'm just guiding you. It's what I know, and I'm just passing it to you. So now I'm going to play what Hope and Smiles stand for. Okay? Who are we? Now let me find it. It's somewhere embedded. Who is Hope and Smile? It's a Canadian company, and yeah, we have been incorporated 3 years ago, and it's about time we get started to help humanity around the world. And that's why I'm doing this, because yeah, I believe that it's time for us to move on to help everybody. Okay, so guys, enjoy this short clip of who we are, the disclaimer. All right, here we go.
Disclaimers. 1. Hope and Smiles is a corporation incorporated under the Canada Not-for-Profit Corporations Act on February 14, 2022. 2. We are not a religious organization. 3. Our mission is to help individuals to experience happiness, peace, love, and be healthy. We teach individuals to rediscover the inner power from within that they can harness to liberate themselves from the conditioning of this world and to utilize that power to heal and create their own reality to achieve a healthier, happier, and peaceful life. 4. Our vision is to restore the power of individuals around the world that will liberate them from the control and conditioning they were accustomed to. Instead of living in fear and scarcity for most of us, we shall bring back unconditional love from source energy into our lives and make us powerful again.
Okay, and now to play the instructional video of what we need to do for our meditation. Okay, guys?
Before we proceed to receive energy from source energy, it is fundamental that you believe in God, because you will be receiving God's source energy. If you do not believe in God and that you will be receiving God's source energy, please refrain from participating in this exercise. This exercise will take 5 minutes, and we will be using a timer. Before we start, please make sure that you are seated in a quiet place with no distractions. Once we start, these are the steps you need to follow. Step 1. Close your eyes and take a deep breath from your nose and slowly release that breath from your mouth and feel completely relaxed. Step 2. Visualize yourself looking up and seeing a beautiful white light, and this light will enter from the crown of your head. Step 3. Allow this white light to gradually spread to all parts of your body and energize all the cells in your body. This light is filled with God's unconditional love for you, and you can feel the calmness and peace in your heart. Step 4. Allow this wonderful light energy to repair and heal your body, especially those parts that needed healing, and believe that you are healed. Step 5. Upon hearing the alarm, Slowly open your eyes and give gratitude of thanks to God.
Okay, so I hope you are ready. So let's do it. As usual, I have my timer on. 5 minutes. All right, 5 minutes. No more, no less. Let me just make sure that it's there. All right. Find a conducive place, no disturbance, and just listen to my voice. And I'm going to guide you through. Just take note of whatever emotion or emotions that you have, right? Just when I go through with it, you will focus on those emotions and get those emotions removed. Okay, so on the count of oh wait, let me get rid of myself and we'll have this video to be played and just follow my voice. All right, so 3, 2, and 1. Start. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath from your nose and slowly releasing it from your mouth. I want you to tilt your head slightly high up, looking up into the sky, into the universe, and visualize a beam of light coming to your head through your crown chakra and feeling this light, white beam of light spreading itself downwards to all parts and every inch of your body. And you feel this divine light with love, unconditional love from God. It's now vibrating through every part of your body, energizing all your cells and making your cells strong and healthy again. And it's all lighting up. Your whole body is glowing with this white light. And now I want to focus you directing this light down towards the lower part of your body, towards your spine. You can see the red light. And this red light, because of some bad energy, emotional energy stuck there, I want you to get rid of this energy and make this red light glow beautifully and remain in the center at that lower part. That is the root chakra. As you go higher up, it's the orange light just below your navel, and it's orange in color. And I want you to expand this beautiful orange light in that area so that there is no space for this emotional energy stuck there. And let this light to spread up above your navel, the yellow light, which we call the solar plexus. Again, all the negative emotions stuck there, release them to the universe, and let this yellow light to expand in that region and center it. Then as you go up, this is your green color heart chakra, and there's a lot of negative emotions stuck there. I want you to tell yourself, I want to release all of these bad emotions in my heart chakra. And now I want you to see the glow in your green heart chakra, the radiance, because now these negative emotions have been released back to the universe. Allow it to go up to your throat chakra. Problems with communication, problems with all kinds of quarrels and all these problems, it disappears now because your throat chakra is shining radiantly with beautiful light blue. And as it goes up to your third eye is glowing with beautiful purple color. And now your intuition, right? You're able to feel the connection with everything and everyone and all over the universe. You can transmit and you can receive. Your intuition is now working perfectly serving you. And as it goes up, you see this violet color, that's your crown chakra, and let it spread even beyond your body to form this beautiful protection over you. And now you picture your whole body lighting up with beautiful radiant white light. All your cells are energized There's no space for darkness in your body. Focus on any negative emotion in your body, one by one. Release them back to the source energy. Release them. They serve you no purpose to be there. Do that until the alarm rings. I want you to open your eyes slowly and give thanks to God. You feel lighter. Okay? So you can do it yourself. If you have a lot of emotions, you can do it yourself. And while doing it, you feel like crying, you feel like letting it out, just let it out. Release it. Okay? If you're able to do that, it's good for you. Now, just a quick announcement. This coming Saturday at 9 p.m. GMT plus 8, 9 p.m., which is Malaysia, Singapore, Hong Kong, Brunei, and Philippines time, you can join me for level 1. Okay. So I think rather than asking people to join my Telegram group, I'm just going to put the Zoom link. So you can just log in at the appointed time. And then once you're in there, I will instruct you how to join my Telegram. And the reason why I want you to join the Telegram is so that I can communicate with you, and also I can give you materials that I teach in the class. All right. So yeah, everyone is welcome. Even those of you who are watching the recorded live stream, everyone is welcome. And you can certainly invite your friends, loved ones. You deserve it. All of you deserve it. All of you deserve to have a better life. Thank you. And see you tomorrow. All right. It's going to be another wonderful, wonderful energy healing for tomorrow.